And then we got those blessed teachers who told us that these are the 4 essays. You just memorize the content of these 4 essays. My aim in life, my favorite personality. So you are going to get these essays over there. My favorite place might be my hobby. Yeah, that is one of those. So these are the 4 essays, and these are the 4 applications that I'm going to tell you. You just simply memorize it, cram it, and you're going to experience it in your exam. But that's not the case in IELTS. Okay, let's start with the IELTS writing module. IELTS writing. In IELTS academic writing, IELTS general writing, task 1 would be different, but task 2 is same. Task 2 is the essay writing. And essay writing, you know, the way we are trained for writing essays in our schools, colleges, was we used to memorize an essay, we used to cram it, and then we used to write it down. And then we got those blessed teachers who told us that these are the 4 essays. You just memorize the content of these 4 essays. My aim in life, my favorite personality. So you are going to get these essays over there. My favorite place might be my hobby. Yeah, that is one of those. So these are the 4 essays, and these are the 4 applications that I'm going to tell you. You just simply memorize it, cram it, and you're going to experience it in your exam. But that's not the case in IELTS. In IELTS, even if I give you 2,000 essay topics, there is a probability that you will not experience even one of those in your IELTS exam. They are going to give you a topic that you're not aware of earlier. They are going to give you a topic, but that topic would be really simple. Life-related topic. They are not going to take you into the complexity because this is about an essay writing. So it could be about giving your opinion. It could be about to agree or disagree about something. So there are different categories of the question that they usually give you. Let's talk about the IELTS essay writing content. It was similar when we were doing it in our metric. It was similar, but the difference that came over here is that you're not aware of what topic you're going to experience in your exam. It was similar because at that time it was also the creative writing. You were supposed to create your content. And creating your content means when they asked you to write down essay on my friend, it was not like the whole class has Ali as a friend. The whole class goes to his home and his mother loves the whole class. So it's not like that. It was creative writing, but we used to cram at that time. But this time, man, it's not about cramming. It's about learning the trick that how actually to write an essay. And they are going to focus on so many things. They will be assessing you on the basis of your grammar, your sentence structure, your tenses, your spelling, your punctuation, your coherence. There would be so many things they're going to assess you on. Punctuation is on the top of the list because over there we make most of the mistakes. Alright, now let's talk about the introduction part of your IELTS essay writing. If we are not talking about IELTS essay writing, then in introduction there are always 3 parts. Hook statement, background statement, and thesis statement. Let me say it again. Hook statement, background statement, and thesis statement. Hook statement means?
Replace the...
No.
Hook statement which are given by the
Which
question.
introduce the topic?
No.
Introduction.
No. Yes, Fahim.
I learned, but I...
Okay. What is the meaning of the word hook?
It's a question tag.
Something to catch your attention.
Yes, to catch the attention of the reader.
Yeah.
Hook.
Hook knife.
That's like a hook.
Yeah.
Okay. Hook statements are those statements that you write in the beginning of your essay to attract your reader. It's just like your YouTube thumbnail, YouTube video thumbnail. They try to attract you by saying how I bought this house by paying $5 only. Now it's gonna raise a question in your mind and you're gonna click on that. How did he make it possible? That's the hook statement. Hook statement could be a quotation. Hook statement could be a question. Hook statement could be any interesting information But ladies and gentlemen, the hook statement is just not required in your IELTS essay writing. This is not the part of your IELTS essay. If you're writing an essay for another purpose, this could be the part, but not over here. Now the second part over here, which is the first part for IELTS essay writing, is the background statement. And what is the background statement? Anyone who knows about that?
Related to the topic back history.
Yeah, back history. So it's more about background statement means you just simply paraphrase the question. Whatever was written in the question, you have to write the same content, the same context by using your own sentences, your own structure, your own vocabulary word, and you are not allowed to copy it from the question. You have to recreate the same statement. You have to paraphrase it. That is the first part of your IELTS essay introduction. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now, if you just simply copy and paste it from your question, did you create something? No. Your examiner will not assess you on the basis of that. Number one. Number two, I always take it like whenever your examiner is reading your IELTS introduction and the background statement, he doesn't need to read the question. Because your introduction, your background statement should explain it all.
What you're about to write.
Yeah, what you're about to write. Whatever is happening over there, whatever was the question, no, you've explained it over there again using your background statement, paraphrasing this question. So your examiner doesn't need to read out the question anymore. That is the beauty. That is how you can make it delightful, the background statement. Okay, that's the first part. Second part and the last part and the conclusion part of the introduction of your IELTS essay writing is the thesis statement. There are a few rules, remember, regarding thesis statement. Thesis statement is always a one sentence only. Two sentences can never be the thesis statement. It should be in one sentence only. But there could be compound sentence, there could be a complex sentence. Compound or complex sentence means you can add moreover, this thing, furthermore, this thing, and because. So now you have made a complex sentence. So you can do this, but you cannot put one full stop and then it continues. It's not possible. Now what is thesis statement? Thesis statement is one sentence that is going to define your whole essay in one sentence. Your thesis statement is going to explain your whole essay in one statement. That is the thesis statement. Which means, if they ask you, the question is related to, do you agree or disagree with the statement? And let's suppose you agree with the statement. So you can say, in this essay, I'm going to mention the points which will take you or which will lean us toward the positive side of this aspect. Now, by reading the thesis statement, I understand that you agree with the statement. And that is the end of your introduction. Your background statement, your thesis statement, and it is over. Clear? What we do, the mistake that we try to make is we start explaining in the introduction. Not allowed. Not allowed. You have written a perfect English, but you are not following the IELTS essay pattern.